Hi, Philip from TW White and Sons. We've been delighted to acquire this beautiful Mazda 2 1.5 90 PS Sport Nav Plus automatic, finished in Soul Red Crystal. Car was registered on the 20th of September 19. It's had two owners, done 8,600 miles. We'll confirm that in a second after we've sat inside the vehicle. But beautiful condition car, this unmarked paintwork, and really commensurate with its low mileage. Absence of scuffs on the wheels. Got keyless entry on this car, privacy glass at the rear parking sensors. It really is, it's a beautifully spec'd and looked after vehicle. 60/40 split rear seat system. You can tell here on the rear that plastics, carpet, etc. it's unmarked. Rear bumper is unmarked. Great condition vehicle. No mark there either. Unmarked alloy wheels, driver's side. At TW White and Sons, this car will come with 12 months Mazda approved warranty, which means essentially it's as good as buying a new vehicle. That Mazda approved warranty also encapsulates roadside assistance. At TW White and Sons, will take any vehicle in part exchange against this car. Will be as competitive as any of the online companies that advertise on national television. Those that wish to buy your car, we will be as competitive as they are, whilst offering you exemplary levels of customer service. Really well appointed car here. Beautiful black cloth interior showing minimal signs of wear. That sort of material extends over to the door cards here, where you've got electric windows all round, auto one-touch facility on the driver's window, electric power folding door mirrors as well. Very high spec with this vehicle. First banker switches we come to are Mazda's stop-start technology, Mazda's lane departure warning system, traction control and TPMS tyre pressure monitoring system, headlamp levelling as well. You got any heavy loads in the boot to stop dazzling any oncoming drivers. Very useful having manual headlamp levelling. So I've brought the keys in. This is keyless start, keyless entry, this car. So feet on the foot brake, just press the engine stop start button there and the car bursts into life. 8,648 miles. On left hand side you've got tachometer, rev counter with gear selector, indicator, mileage readout, that's electronic. In the center you've got the speedo. Right hand side fuel computer and fuel gauge, and outside temperature 18 degrees. Multifunction steering wheel. Just turn on, now the lights are on auto. Just turning on the side lights here to give us a better view of what is on this multifunction steering wheel. Left hand side you've got integrated Bluetooth with voice control. You've also got an info button which, if you press, it changes elements of this display. You can see average MPG 36.9. You will get more than that. It depends on over what distance it's been driven, what climatic conditions, how it's been driven, etc. Town driving. 20 miles per hour is average speed. 61 miles left in the tank. It's always really useful, that range indicator. 36.9 average. This instant MPG readout here. 18 degrees Celsius outside temperature. Very, very clear, very concise. Right hand side cruise control, and beyond that you've got auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, and on the outer part of that collar you've got rear wash wipe. On the left hand side auto lights and indicators. On the inner part of that stalk you've got front and rear fog lamps. Automatic gearbox. You've probably seen this paddle shift control, plus and minus. If you put the car into D, you can of course drive this like any other automatic in drive and not have to do anything else like any other automatic. If you want a more immersive driving experience, once it's in D you can move up and down the gears with the paddle shift control. Or alternatively, You can move it to M and move it up and down the gearbox almost like a manual. There's sport ratio here on the gearbox there, which you can turn on or off. Sport ratio I've never had to use in one of these, to be honest. The power is very good from this vehicle, highly responsive engine. So all sport does is keep you in the gear longer, giving you a bit more responsiveness. Beyond that here, automatic climate control in its simplest form. Just select the temperature, say we put it at 22, turn everything to auto, turn on the AC, and it will adjust the fan speed and direct the air automatically according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. Very straightforward. People love that. Just select the temperature, hit auto, away you go. If you want to adjust it manually, you can, like a manual air conditioning system. Just come off auto there, and here, self-explanatory where you want the air to go. Very easy. Heated rear window, reset button for the to cut off outside temperature. Reset button is very good, but I only tend to use it in traffic to stop any fumes coming into the vehicle. Mainly keep it in that setup, by far the best setup. CD player, twin USB socketry, 12 volt power socketry, auto box, and main navigation wheel, flanked by a star button, which is setting up favourites through the radio station or navigation, etc. Opposite that funny little arrow is a back button to navigate your way through menus. Master volume control, so there's two places you can adjust the volume: left hand side of the steering wheel, and here master volume control. Up top here you got music, home screen, nav button. Very straightforward. When we're at standstill on this rather excellent system here, it's touchscreen, so go like this. You can see it's got FM, AM, DAB. As soon as you move off in this car, that touchscreen becomes disabled. So you operate it through the main navigation wheel. For the purposes of this demo, we'll operate it through a main navigation wheel. So you've got FM, AM, DAB, Stitcher app, USB connectivity into this. You can see radio 2, DAB. Home screen looks like this. Integrated Bluetooth with voice control. Back button like so. Applications, fuel economy monitor. As I've said, this car is fitted with iStop engine stop start, which is a really good system, and works tremendously well. If you come up to a set of traffic lights and the car is iStop ready, there's enough charge in the battery, and those traffic lights are red, come to a standstill, the engine will stop. When it needs more charge in the battery, the engine will start again. But when the lights turn to green, you can of course just put your foot on the brake and the engine will start again, and then move it into D, and away you go. So stop start technology has tremendous advantages for the environment and for your pocket as well, because you're saving money on fuel. Couldn't be easier. Home screen, sat nav, which is a brilliant system in this vehicle. This is a nighttime display, very, very clear. Find address, town or postcode. You can set up home, look at favourites, look at your history, where you've been. I'll tell you what I like about this: points of interest. So say if I wanted to, I don't know, set up a category and look for some parking nearby, search the local area, it comes up with a range of options, highlight which one you want to go to, execute the command, the nav will help you getting there. Could not be easier. So that, let me just show you actually, that's its nighttime. Go back here, that's its nighttime display. The daytime displays like that. Really cool, brilliant graphics, brilliant ergonomics in this car. Settings, you can personalize this Mazda to suit your own individual taste. Display we're looking at, you can alter that between auto day and night modes, adjust your brightness, contrast, safety. As I say, it's got lane departure warning system, as well as smart city brake support, very useful for town driving. Lane departure warning system keeps you in the correct lane on a motorway or any road with markers, but you can set up all the warnings, all the parameters with those warnings. What type of warning, which is a beep or a rumble, the associated volume, and the timing of the warning. Really, really good. Sound, a brilliant sound system in this. You've got not Bose in this, sorry, I beg your pardon, standard Mazda. You've got bass, treble, fader, balance, or ALC automatic level control, adjusts the sound to compensate for any road or engine noise. Guidance volume for the sat nav. Could not be easier. Clock, you can sell that, you can set that up 12 or 24 hours. Syncs with GPS. Vehicle itself, you got things like door lock. You can adjust the door locks here, the volume of the keyless lock beep volume. So if we went medium, and then if you wander away with the keys in your pocket, the car will lock itself automatically, walk away locking. Not all cars have that. Indicator, you can adjust the indicator volume, and whether you choose to have a 3 flash indicator or not. Lighting here, you got interior lights, you can adjust those, coming home light, leaving home light. Auto headlights on, you can adjust the sensitivity of those. Really, really good spec. Bluetooth network management system, Celsius or Fahrenheit, miles or kilometers. You can alter all of that, so you can personalize this car to suit your individual taste. Get into reverse, and you can see there it's a diagram of the car, because you have front and you got rear parking sensors. You can see the closer we're getting to the object behind, there you get this red band which moves closer to the vehicle. To be honest, I find that as good, if not better, than a camera, but that's personal preference. So there it is, 2019 Sport Nav Plus, finished in Sol Red Crystal. It's an automatic, so it's highly desirable. That's why we've purchased this exclusively for our stock. Beautiful, excuse me, beautiful condition car. Will come with 12 months Mazda approved warranty. Great condition. If you want to find out more about the vehicle, please go onto our website, which is www.twhiteandsons.co.uk. Thanks for watching.